Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 28 of Crusader Kings 2. Before we start, as always, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series with his generous donation. Thank you very much. Now, at the end of the last video, I was toying with the idea of going and attacking this little kingdom over here because they are, or at least they were, independent. They're having a bit of an issue at the moment because they are being attacked by somebody else, who is, understandably, there's a few nations here that want to take a piece of this. It might be worth us trying to get it. One thing that I'm always a little bit confused by with this, we do have a claim over here for this person. In fact, I think our claims have actually changed now. We no longer have the claim on the whole thing, just like one little province. Well, that's not what we wanted. Where was the claim we had before? Now, obviously things have changed a little bit now. I guess in that case then we are actually going to have to wait. I was hoping that we'd be able to grab something here, but that's looking a little bit more difficult. We may end up with this entire place all sort of getting taken over, which is a little bit of a problem, but we will do what we can. I'm trying to kill somebody off here, and I can't remember why. Who am I trying to kill off? I'm actually trying to kill off Lucas because he's plotting against me. There we go, I remember that now. So we'll have a look and see what's going on over here. I mean, it's quite possible that this guy may end up losing the war. Lucas fell to the ground. He's done for. Excellent. Maybe we want to go in and help this guy out. Actually, I mean, can we offer to? We can offer a non-aggression pact. We can't offer to join his war. It would be nice if he did stay independent, but we don't really have anything that we can do. Yeah, we've got a claim on one province here, which doesn't really help. So I think we should probably stay out of that for a little while. There isn't much that we can do. Yeah, he's fighting against this guy, and this guy had got a lot of men. Now, I would definitely like to go and... Yeah, there we go. There's certainly some stuff going on over here. Yeah, it is going to be tricky. Our grandson died comatose in bed. Well, that's not good. So, do we have any claims yet? No, so nothing has really changed. We're also still, I believe, trying to get this claim down here. I don't think we've actually had it yet. Do we have... No, we've got a border dispute, which we could do if we wanted to lose 438 gold. That is a lot of gold. It will still cost us some gold to get a sort of more traditional claim on it, but it can be done. We're also still trying to build up our retinue as well, which would be a good thing. This is our half-brother. Let's give him a military focus. Let's have a quick look at the retinue. I think we're probably at the cap right now. Apparently there's a little bit more. We can get 580 as our cap. Can't get any more at the moment. As soon as we get some more tech, need more military organisation, but we will be able to do it. I imagined a situation which became more and more intimidating, with an outcome that could mean life or death. I swallowed hard and decided if I would run away, 70% chance that we can become Craven, or a 45% chance that we can become brave. Or we want to become brave, don't we? And we have become brave. Excellent. That puts our martial up to 26, which is really good. Our diplomacy is still in the toilet. Why is our diplomacy so low? Because we're a dynastic kingslayer, which is a little bit unfortunate. We're stubborn and we're paranoid. So yeah, it's not particularly good diplomacy, but it's fine for now. A commander was cornered and slain by the enemy on the battlefield. So that stuff that was going on down here now should have all ended. Special character actions possible. We can go into hiding. We're not going to do that. I'm guessing there's still people plotting against us. Not societies. We're not bothered about that at all. Factions. There's nothing particularly worrying there. Known plots. You are plotting against me, my half-brother, who is in prison. Let's go and have you cease that plot right away. We have our... So it's still 432 gold. Let's go ahead and use it anyway. We definitely want to sort of finish them off, so... let's go ahead and get ready to do that. So we might as well just go and get this done. So we've got our claim here. Let's go ahead and use it. He doesn't have a chance of being able to field the number of troops that we can. Let's just go and raise all of our vassal levies. In reality, that's probably not enough. We don't really want to use the retinue if we can, because the retinue is expensive to maintain. So we'll move everybody else down here. Really don't know how many men he's going to be able to field. Let's not use the retinue and move the rest of you down there. So what we'll try and do is we will certainly use... Yeah, he looks like he's actually getting them on a ship. But it looks like he's got about 1,000 men. And he's going to try and land them over here. In fact, that's where exactly where he's gone. A naked Jane ascetic has appeared in your court seeking an audience. Sitting before you in the throne room, he criticises your lifestyle, calls you sinful, and speaks to you of the Jane ways of harmony and purity. Tell me more. Yeah, tell me more. What is my current religion? I am Hindu, Eastern. Doesn't tell me if I'm Jane or not. You've convinced me. I too shall walk naked. Gives us karma, but we lose prestige. I shall take up the Jane faith. It's perhaps not for me. Let's go ahead and do that. Right, so we've got a fairly big group getting over here. Let's get everybody together. In fact, he's actually trying to attack my retinue, which is unfortunate. What we can do, though, is we can go here and we can raise up our levy. In fact, let's do that, actually. Let's just go ahead and do this properly. Let's go and get our retinue, not the retinue, but let's get the army to stand down. Let's wait until he becomes movement locked. You don't get movement locked in this, do you? I don't think. Oh, he's engaged. But now what I can do is I can raise the levy. So we'll go ahead and we'll raise local levies, and all of a sudden he's now fighting 2,500 men, which he was not expecting. So let's get everybody else in over here. Yeah, he's suddenly having a really bad fight there. That did not work out how he expected. Let's make sure we've got some decent commanders running. I'm going to lead the centre, why not? I've got all of that marshal. Let's go ahead and use it. Let's put some commanders running this, even the ones that don't really like us. Where are you heading to? You're heading down to there. Let's go and chase you down. We haven't even got all of our levies raised, just some of them. Now you're heading over there, that's fine. You guys, you all go and sit down here. Go and start sieging out his capital. We're just going to chase his army. His army's just basically been wrecked right there. This army's all joined together. What we want to do is split off the special troops, split off the retinues, and we will stand down the army. We'll keep the retinues. Let's go and put you back in where you're supposed to be. And yeah, they've got a 27 stack down there. They're about to be really screwed over. Special character actions possible. Go into hiding. Who's plotting against us now? Nobody, apparently. So why would I want to go into hiding? Doesn't make any sense. We won that battle, anyway. So their army's really useless at this point. Let's send you guys down here. We'll catch out that 14 stack. We're not going to give it a chance to recover. And we'll get everybody there. Not too sure how many men we will need to siege. Doesn't look like we have enough. Let's go ahead. Can we raise any of our own levies here? Marital bliss. Right, looks like we've got to raise our own local levies. Let's just take you down. That should be more than enough. They don't have the ability to raise any more of their own levies now because we're sieging them out, so that's fine. The retinue's fully recovered. We're making money. It is all good. So what's going on with you? You are actually independent. So do I have any cause to go to war with you? Can I get anything from you? I cannot. Why can't I declare on you? Oh, we've already got raised army levies. Okay, that's fair enough. Well, this war shouldn't go on for too much longer. There we go. We definitely have enough men down here to facilitate this war. There we go. We've actually gained some tech. We actually take another level of military organisation. That is actually exactly what I wanted. Is there any more tech we can get, by the way? Church infrastructure. We can get some trade practices. Give us more trade value. Construction would let us build more stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead for that one. Let's get the church infrastructure as well. Now, if we go ahead and have a look at the military and we look at our retinues, we see the retinue cap has gone up so we can hire more. What would we like? Sometimes it's good to go for numbers, but having a lot of heavy troops is also good. We get some more war elephants, some archers and war elephants. But I think we'll go for the slightly cheaper, just getting the extra heavy infantry. As a feudal nation, heavy infantry is really good. We've already got 71% on this siege. We don't need our diplomat here anymore. So let's go ahead and get him fabricating a claim over here. We do need to start eating away at this guy because he's getting pretty big. He has quite a large army at his disposal at the moment. Actually, it's not that good. It's only 3.27 compared to my 8.61. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. Does that mean we've got a faction against us? No, factions. So there's a few people trying it on, but I don't think we really have too much to worry about. You are a random vassal. So you are basically, you're my brother. So this duke down here, he's being a little bit of a pain. Why do you dislike me so much? You're ambitious. You want a seat on the council. You've got 18 Diplo. What's my current... Yeah, you see, you're not as good as the current guy. But I guess we could lose 2 to give that to you. There again, you want a seat on the council and you've got 23. So you should get that. Do you have any other skills? Not really. 8, 5, and 5. Yeah, everyone we've got beats that. I mean, you might happen to disappear one day. It's a possibility. There's quite a lot of plot power here. Who could we get on board? Let's send you a gift. 23 ducats, we can afford that. Not quite got 100% there. But we can go ahead and grab our spy master, which is our wife, and get her to build a spy network there, and that'll increase that somewhat as well. That should make it go up. Yeah, it's now 92.9. We'll keep our eye on it, because we may be able to do something about that. We don't have any prisoners. We have 100% down here, so let's not wait around any longer. Let's go and enforce our demands. There we go. So we've usurped all of that. Let's go ahead and disband the units. A title can be created. So we can go into hiding again. We can create a title. We can actually go ahead and create another kingdom. We're not going to do that at the moment. We don't want to create 2 kingdoms. That'd be a little bit risky. So we do control this directly. Now, what does that belong to? If we look at the de jure duchies, this is one duchy here. So, and this is this boy who is my half-brother. Rohana. So, if I give you Rohana, and I'm also going to go ahead and make you the Duke of... what is this? The Raj of Lanka. So let me give you that. Right. Okay, so now that's just another duke beneath us. So we've got a duchy here. We've got a duchy here. We've got a duchy here. I'm not too sure what's going on with this. This is a revolt. We'd like to try and grab this duchy if we can, because we've already got one of the provinces. So this guy's not actually a duke. Who owns this? I own this. Why do I own this? I don't really need to own that, do I? Although I could own this as well. We could just revoke your title and I could control both of these. I don't need to hold it as a duchy. Do I have any reason to revoke your title? No, I do not. We'll wait on that one. We may get an opportunity to do that later. Another child lacks an education focus. This is my half-brother. You definitely suit a military upbringing, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's group the retinue together. That will start to build up. That is fine. Excellent. Okay, that's a good start. But yes, we definitely... Did I actually move my Chancellor up there? Oh no, because we got a new one, didn't we? So you're going to go ahead and start fabricating up there. Now that you're on the council, hopefully that will keep you happy. I also said that I was going to have a look and see if there was a possibility of attacking this guy. Do we have any claims? We've got a forced vassalization, which is not a bad thing, actually. We could definitely do that. Someone's formed an alliance. Oh, I see. You formed an alliance with this guy. We still haven't been able to kill you off yet. Let's have a look at a few things. Let's get a court physician, because we still need one. Let's have a quick look at our... my plots. Right, we are over 100% now. Nobody else wants to join that, unfortunately, so we will wait. But yes, you are independent, and we could do a forced vassalization of you. Do we need to do a forced vassalization, actually? Would you become my vassal? Offer vassalization, he would say no. Well, let's go ahead and force it. Let's just get that done. So, declare war, force vassalization. We lose some prestige, but that's fine. We've got a ton of it. Actually, I think that's only if we lose. He's got so few men, it's laughable, really. Let's go ahead and raise the vassal levies. It's always better to raise the vassal levies. The vassal levies are more inexpensive. The one army that we don't want in this is the retinue. Everything else we want to sort of get together. So let's save the retinue. There reportedly lives a Tengri mystic not far from our borders. Even though he's a heathen, the locals respect him and turn to him in times of need. Rumours say that the mystic, named Bonyak, is able to call healing spirits into the bodies of his patients. He would be willing to take up residence at your court for a small fee. He's zealous, he's wrath, he's slothful and envious, but he is charitable. He's not great, though, and he doesn't like me, so he probably needs to disappear without a trace. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And that's exactly what did happen. So that was unfortunate for him. So let's get this little army together. We'll go and deal with this. It should be relatively straightforward. Who are you? These random galleys that are down here. Oh, that's a larger army than I was expecting. He's obviously got some sort of alliance with somebody. Again, let's go ahead and make sure that all of our best commanders are leading. I assume you're going to come over here because you want to try and attack my retinue. Please do. You are indeed attacking the retinue. Let's move in here. Let's also go and just raise the local levy because, you know, that's always going to work out well for the invading army, isn't it? Do you know what? Let's just go and do this with the entire army. You are heading to where now? Calcut. So let's just go down there. And that didn't end well for you at all. Now then, that's a revolt, so I don't have to worry about that one. They're not actually fighting against me. I'm not their intended target, so we can safely ignore that for now. Where did his army just go? Disappeared somewhere. That was a nice victory. This is the duchy capital, though, so we should go ahead and try and siege that out. Now, he has ran off over here, but as we've discussed before with Crusader Kings 2, there are no open borders, so you can just basically go where you want and do what you want. So let's go and move back over there. I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. Obligate him, actually, if you can do that. Yep, it's him now, so he's actually getting out of that faction. That is good to a certain degree. Not good to another degree. It does make it more difficult for me. Oh, no, I don't want to move both of you. It does make it more difficult for me to be able to get a decent reason to revoke his title, but as long as he's not plotting against me, I don't really need to. We do have some money. I should definitely be using this to build up my... I should build up this castle as well, actually. I haven't really done this one, and I should do. Training grounds, more morale of armies. We should definitely work on that. And let's go ahead and get castle walls here for more garrison size, more levy size. Well, levy and garrison, it counts for both. So what we're really trying to do is build up the massive amount of troops we can have. There are two peasant families who have been locked in a bitter feud for generations. This conflict has now escalated to the point where it is even discussed in circles of nobility. Although the feud would normally be far beneath your notice, this could be golden opportunity for you to practice your diplomacy. I will put an end to this squabble. Let's see if we can get our diplomacy up. You have invited the two feuding families to a local inn, hoping to reach some kind of agreement. The peasants are seated at two opposing tables on either side of your position in the middle. Some have bought pitchforks, one clutched alive chickens, and all of them look moderately inbred. This could be a challenge. Appeal to their sense of reason, flatter them. We will flatter them. My friends, you say with a warm smile you can muster. I think you know why I have called your great families here. As you suffer from this tragic conflict, the entire realm suffers with you. Mention their patriotic duty, soothe their tempers. In a firm and kind voice you say, many of you are angry, I know. You have every reason to be. Too much blood has been spilled between your families for things to be smoothed over. But there comes a time when one has to look to the future. Will lambast their childish behaviour. You thump your fist on the table for dramatic effect. In the end, are we not all adults here? It is so easy to resort to the bickering of children, for nobility and commoners alike, but that is when we must find our inner strengths to rise above such pettiness. Let us walk out of here as adults. What do you say? The peasants stand up in unison. The inn turns silent. Though it is doubtful whether they understood half of what you said, most of your message seems to have carried over. The peasants give a rousing applause, crying members from two families hug each other, and at least two marriages between their bloodlines are agreed upon on the spot. It seems that the feud is over. Gain 2 diplomacy. Excellent, just what we needed. Sieges are going well, which is also nice. Excellent, just what we like. Your vassal, Prince Harden, is arguing with his wife. She seems quite upset that they are almost screaming at each other. They don't even notice that you are watching them. I should intervene. Prince Harden seemed very grateful for my help and promised to return the favour whenever possible. Excellent. So you now owe me a favour. Are you plotting against me? So you are my brother. Are you plotting against me or anything? It's always worth checking. Doesn't look like you are at the moment, which is good. Can we get any more people to kill this guy off? We cannot. He still doesn't like me. I mean, he really, really doesn't like me. Because he wants a seat on the council. Unfortunately, he's terrible at everything. So he's not going to get one. So we will still try and kill him off. It might still happen. We've got 100% siege over there. Let's move you down. Your Marshal Prince Hardan has put forward a plan for experimentation with new military technology inspired by a supposedly brilliant inventor and engineer that he recently befriended. All that is needed is a little funding. 30 gold. We can afford to do that. However, this is a great place to end the video because we are at the 20-minute mark. So thank you for watching. I hope you're still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. Again, a very special thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series. Thank you very much. I will see you guys on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.